Now in this demonstration I'm going to be using the same database that you would have when you install the program. There's not much sample data. We have one member, but it's this loose change member. It doesn't belong to a family. It's the only one that doesn't. And I found after releasing the program I had a slight thing I wish I'd fixed, but I'll show you how to fix it yourself. So we're at the family screen now. I'm going to add a new family. What I want to show you first is the tab order. As you enter information for each field, you press the tab key to go on to the next field. So I'm at mailing address. Next would be city. Oops, it went to primary phone instead of to state. And next would be zip code. If I continue to tab, it goes to state, then back to alternate, and back to zip code. So this is out of order. What I can do, and you can do a lot of things by customizing a layout, I'm going to right click and call up the customize layout screen. Now over here you've got a layout tree view which shows all the fields in the order that you tab through them. Now you can do a few other things in layout view. One, you might decide you want to make the fields a little longer or shorter, and you can do that. I can move the bar next to state and primary phone over, make that smaller. I could put the state field over with zip code, dragging and dropping it. These are all the same size now. Give it a little more room. So this is all visually going to change the look of things. But over here we want to change the order in which fields are going to. So here you see we've got city and then primary phone, alternate phone, state, and zip code. That's not right. So if I drag state underneath city or above primary phone, whoops, it was too fast. Okay, so now we've got city and state. We want to also put zip code underneath state above primary phone. Alright, so now when I close this box, it'll include my changes. So now let's see, we've got, let's go back to the top. Here's family name, title, salutation, first name, email, mailing, city, state, zip, primary phone, and alternate phone. It didn't keep those changes. I think I made the sizing different. Let's try that again. And see what I'll do. I'm going to drag the primary phone above the alternate phone. And I'll put the zip code right beneath state. Now I close the customization. We've got the order that the sizing I just created. So now I've done this, let's go through and add a family record. We'll say sample family. Not real imaginative. We'll say Mr. and Mrs. Dear Jack and Jill. Jack, sample. Jack and Jill at thehill.com. Make up a mailing address. Some city. I like Georgia. We use Georgia. Pick that up. And here you can put in any notes. And this field also is a rich text field. What that means, if you want to, you can highlight portions of the text and format it, making it bold, making it a bigger font or smaller, changing the color, just any kind of thing you want to do. Here's where we'd load a picture with the 1-2 of a person. I'm going to leave this out. And so on. So let's just save and close this record. Now we've got a sample family. If I go back to members and add a new member, we'll type the full name, which is a required field. The other required field is a family name. And so since the loose change member had already been created, it won't enforce this family name requirement. And when I pick out sample family, as I go to the next field, it fills in this information. Now here this is just Jack, so we say Mr. rather than Mr. and Mrs. Dear Jack. This could be used in a mail merge letter, sample, and so on. Over here we get to pick out the member type, be an adult, head of household, yes, marital status, married. Join method, we'll say baptism, member status, active. Now if I wanted to next, I could go through picking out the birth dates. I could load a picture, enter any notes, and so on. Down here will be related records. So once I save this, I could link Jack to any of the groups that I've created. So down here is the link button, and I can say he's in the choir and he's in praise group, and click OK. So now we'll save these changes. Save and close. You see a count for the number of items he's linked to here. You can be getting in contributions, attendance, and so on. So the good place to start with Church Secretary is to enter family information, and then you can assign members, or you could start by adding a new member and then selecting the family they belong to. Thanks for watching this video. Come back and watch more soon.